Alright, how you doing? I am Colin and this is Shineautomotive Extra, and this is now where we film what we call the week in Shine, the day-to-day life of what we get up to in the garage, where we post all the clips of us just doing our normal day-to-day stuff. What we're doing right now is we're currently moving all the videos from Shineautomotive over to Shineautomotive Extra. What we've got to do now is catch up over the next 50 odd videos that we'd already done on the main channel. The reason why we're doing this is because the analytics of the week in Shine is killing the growth of the main project channel, which is Shineautomotive. If you haven't seen that, there's links in the description. Let's get these out the way and let's get back onto the week in Shine on this channel. If you don't know me, I waffle, and over on the main channel we have loads of crazy projects, over 450 videos already uploaded. Let's crack on. We've got another paint job in and I didn't think you could see it, and I wasn't going to do a video bit of this. So that is lacquer peel, and about 3 months ago I brushed some lacquer on there to stop it getting any worse, which it has stopped. Now if you don't know, these Mercedes did a recall on these, if you knew about it, because they suffered with massive paint defects on the red models. This one came into me about maybe 6-7 years ago, and it had lacquer peel all over, and I said go back to Mercedes and Mercedes will paint this vehicle. And the only part on this vehicle they did not paint was the bonnet, because it had had some touch up and paint work done, so they painted the full vehicle all the way around. But this quarter has gone funny, so all we're going to do, I was going to try and do a spot repair, so we repair round this surface area, but it becomes a nightmare. So I'm going to get the block and I'm going to block this just to say smooth where the lacquer is, and then it's going to have a small skim, a fine filler over that. And then what we'll do is we'll 2000, no we won't, what am I talking about, we'll 1200 the full quarter all up here, and then we'll paint the full quarter and just the little blow mark flick into there and re-lacquer it. It'll be easier, it's going to be straightforward to tape up, we haven't got any major issues. So we'll block this off now and then we'll get some filler chucked in there. If you don't know nothing about us, we're a car project channel and we film what we get up to through our business weeks, and we also film projects like the XRTT, which is covered in blankets, this new Subaru video that's coming out soon, or it's already been out, somebody's crashed a car through a hedge because they missed the junction, stuff like that. But what we're doing in today's episode is we're getting this Mercedes squared up. Right, so what we're going to do now is just slightly level off this area, okay? 600 on the block, working away, and then we'll knock all the rest of the quarter down to some 1200. I think that'll be good enough, and then a fine skim around this area to bring the level back, fine filler. Yeah, you see now, you see? As always, we're using the fine body filler by Big Boy, and I need to stop talking now because there's music in the background. Right, so it's late on the evening, about 6 o'clock. Everyone's gone home and it's nice and quiet, and this is when I start to do the painting. Lewis got the garage all cleaned out. So I've washed all the panel down. We've got a bit of spot primer to do, let it dry off for half an hour. Bit of a block round there, and then we can send it. I've only taken the top off with the palm of my hand, just to take the top of it off. With some 600 wet and dry, gone round all the edges as well. So we'll get it in the garage, sheet all this area up. I am going to blow in up to here. A couple of hours, I reckon we should have it done. That there is my famous last words. We've got some new t-shirts as well in the merch line, and I'll show you them tomorrow when I'm blocking and polishing this off. Okay, so it's the following day, and last night I didn't realise the SD card went full on the old time-lapse machine. Oh, you're so stupid, Dad. So what we're going to do now is set off with a 2000 wet and dry sandpaper with a tiny bit of very washing up liquid, just to make it easy to move about. I've had it parked in the sun this morning drying, and we're going to work around the full panel with 2000. Now, there's not a lot of areas you can really get the block into on this panel, but it's gone on and it looks super flat. So I'll use the block where I can, and then my hand where I can, nice and gently, just taking the top of the orange peel off ever so slightly, and then we're going to polish it up with some compound and then hand polish the vehicle. So it's looking mega, so I shall jump onto that right now. We also have these quite plain t-shirts out that are really nice in this colour, that have just come out, and they're in the link down below to the big cartel, to our merchandise store, where we have loads of stuff. If you want to support the channel, you can do. So all the abrasive stuff that we've used in sanding and prepping this, we've used Clean Spar abrasive technology materials. The wet and dry is fantastic. The DA's stuff is fantastic. They do slitting disc, cutting disc, you name it, anything abrasive. These people are the best. You pay for the best and you get the best quality. Clean Spar abrasive technology. So we have it flatted lovely back now with the 2000, and I've just washed it off. Now we're jumping into the compound. Now this is the Evo adaptive cut, and I put a link down below where you can get this from. And basically this starts off as a rough compound. Now it took them over 6 years to develop this, and this actually breaks down. So instead of needing different compounds, this starts off as a really abrasive compound, and then it breaks itself down finer, so you don't need loads of different compound. So we will get right on, get this polished up now, and then get it polished up by hand to get rid of the swirl marks. Got it finished, right, and it's going to start raining. I'm well buzzing with it. You can't tell at all now. Got some weirdos in the van. The colour match is awesome because we've only feathered in that area like that. Right, so that's another one. This has been a week in Shine. If you like this sort of content where we're going to detail in a bit more of the sole jobs that we're having through the week, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget, we've got these t-shirts, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and we're at 19,000 subscribers now. Get up there. I thought, shit, what are you not doing there?
Off we go.